O'Neal. Forward pass to Adam. Radijevic. Forward pass there tries to find its way through three different Dearborn defenders, however, stonewalled and cut short before being knocked right back towards the Saline defensive zone. Contestant there and knock against Daka by, I believe it was Popa there. Draws no foul as Saline gains possession. O'Neal trying to get across midfield, unable to before it's been knocked away. Radijevic picked up in the backfield by Hossein. Hossein trying to rush down the sideline, knocks it up and out of bounds. Saline gains possession there. Thrown in there and collected by White. White with the quickly stolen away and knocked back as possession shifts back towards Dearborn. Hadar on the backside. Long kick there, picked up by El Harak before being sent up and out of bounds. Looks like the intended target there was Daka. Throw-in coming from Alloway. Intends to find its way to Haidar, and it does. Contestation there by Benjamin O'Neal for the Hornets. Briefly results in Hornet possession before being taken away and stolen by Daka. Daka with the forward pass finds its way to Fakruddin. Heavy contestation there between. It's basically a 2-on-2 scenario in that small pocket there. Forward pass puts it forward, and it looks like Haidar takes the shot, ricochets off a Saline defender up and off to the side. Dearborn still with possession as Elmudheg trying to maintain possession. Forward pass finds its way to Alloway. Alloway down low on the sideline. Daka. Daka heavily contested there by O'Neal and Benjamin Carrick. Shot towards goal is scooped up there by the keeper. However, whistle is blown and looks like it's going to be a free kick here in a moment. Did not quite see what the foul was that resulted. El Harak to take the kick. Oh, it was a penalty kick altogether and scooped up there by the Hornet keeper. In goal today for the Hornets is Joshua Finkbeiner. Miroslav Carrick for the Hornets racing down the far side before being scooped all the way up and out. Kept in bounds there by Radijevic on the close side, but collected once again as it knocks out of bounds, and the throw-in is taken by Dearborn. Elmudheg there. Down the sideline, tries to find its way and connect to others, however knocked away. Daka for Dearborn. Forward pass there. Looks like it was knocked up and away there by the Hornets, who's number 20. Michael Curry goes up and out of bounds. Throw in there taken by Dearborn. The Pioneers now still tied with the Hornets at 0s apiece. 25 minutes just expired, or just under, pardon me, on the clock. Chip shot taken there, collected by Finkbeiner in goal. Pass between Haidar and Fakruddin on the far side results Dearborn still with possession. Long shot forward there, collected by the Hornets. Carrick on the far side, racing down sideline, looking for the crossing opportunity. Cuts back and takes the shot on goal. However, stonewalled there and collected by the Dearborn keeper. Keeper and goal is Halota for the Pioneers. Forward pass to Adam. Another shot taken by the Hornets. Shut down there by Halota. For freshman soccer, it is a two-half game, just like every other form. That is 2 30-minute halves, and we'll have a 10-minute halftime. Dhaka far side past El Harak. El Harak shut down there, but however, knocked right back by the Hornets. Hornets trying to keep it in the offensive zone here. Sideline pass there finds its way to Karak. Karak is up and out of bounds there, as it's knocked right over and onto a goal kick. Up and out of bounds there, and as always, folks, just a reminder, up and out of bounds out the end zone if it's knocked away by the team that is on the offense at the time. Possession goes to the defense, obviously, but out the sideline it goes to the keeper, or in that scenario the keeper can give it up to the player in the box. If it goes out off of the defending team in the end zone, that results in a corner kick for the attacking team. And out the sidelines results in a throw-in, respective to whoever knocks it out, of course. Learman to send it downfield. Collected there by Dearborn. As Almuhead cut short there, and they're looking at O'Neal for the Hornets, trying to continue it downfield. Radijevic. Far side. Trying to outrace the competition, however, has the longer route to go on the far edge of the field. Correct now, trying to trace it back for the Hornets to set up some sort of play. O'Neal, forward pass back to Karak, Marco Karak. Finds a way to Miroslav Karak, his brother. And a shot there, looks like it was taken by number 18, Dominic White for the Hornets. Finds its way collected there by Halota of the Pioneers. Pioneers find themselves as a 1-on-4 situation out by a goal, and shot goes just wide right there as the shot was taken by Dhaka on the far side. Up and out of bounds as keeper now has possession for the Hornets. I think Biner with the long kick there looks to send it towards number 14, Aquan Carnino for the Hornets. However, it was cut short there and picked up by the Pioneers out in front. Alloway trying to rush his way into the box, however, stonewalled there by two different Hornet defenders before being knocked back away and downfield. Possession still maintained there by the Pioneers. And sent right back the other direction. Throw-in taken by Marco Karak goes up and out of bounds as Dearborn gains possession once again. Saline now. And the ball is kept in play as the Pioneers take away possession there. However, knocked there by number 21, Marcelo Barnes. Far side pass finds its way with the Hornets pushing towards the Pioneer defensive zone. Whistle blown, foul called. I didn't see who caused it, but I can see that it was Jose Adam on the far side in front of the box, who was tripped. Hornets maintain possession. Dominic White to take this free kick. Chip shot up top, off the crossbar, and header put in the goal there by number 4, Benjamin O'Neill. Hornets on the board, 1-0 now, with just under 18 minutes left in the first half.
I was going by the side of the keyboard.
Hornets knock right back across midfield. Maloche with the far side pass to find itself to Adam on the far. However, up and out of bounds there. Off the Hornets. Possession goes to Dearborn. White with brief possession there for the Hornets before passing it to Adam on the far side. Dom looks for the shot himself, just wide left there, up and out of bounds. Keeper Halota did not need to come in contact with that one. Possession shift back towards the Pioneers now. Quick back and forth action, hovering right around the 20-yard line, results going up and out of bounds. Hornets with the throw-in opportunity taken by O'Neill. O'Neill finds his way to White. White losing quick possession there before chipping it back towards Dearborn goal. Header by Learman. Almost back-to-back there for him. There we go. Keeping possession in favor of the Hornets. Daco once again. Long shot there, wide right of the goal. Second shot for him. Earlier one had about the same destination. Karak for the Hornets. Sideline pass just out of reach there of number 14, Yuri Akawan Carnino. Throw-in taken by Daka there. Ricocheted off of Morton before picked up by the Pioneers and knocked right back away by the Hornets. Sitting back away midfield. Hornets now trying to shift possession well past their defensive zone. Nearly kept in bounds there by number 8 on the far side, Callum Bloor. Inbound pass there for the Pioneers. Possession there looks like it was intended for Daco, knocked away there by number 19 for the Hornets, Colin York. Close side, Carnino trying to find an option. Crosses it right over to Gray. Great chip shot, upper 90, top right corner there, finds it for the Hornets. 2-0 on the board. Under 13 remaining. Under 12 on the clock there. Hornets still maintain possession, looking for... Oh, pardon me. Kicked back to the outside there. As the Pioneers now. Oh, looks like a player's confusion that was going both ways, as it is in fact the Hornets with possession.
I do love watching football, so maybe next time. Are you doing both games?
Outside to Bloor. Bloor finds his way to York. York outside once again to O'Neal. O'Neal looking for an option, sends it back to York. Or pardon me, Bloor, before being knocked back to Finkbeiner and sent forward, trying to get it downfield. Garnino with the forward pass there finds Gray. Gray well downfield and well past midfield, but right now you have Milosh with the speed trying to find his way with possession and into the Pioneer goal. However, whistle blown, play is shifted as the Pioneers gain possession. Oh, nope, it's going the other way. Hornets gain possession there, and a fault there. Miroslav Karak to take the free goal kick here.
Football's pretty easy. I mean, the ball, right? Ball goes out of bounds. Nothing is as easy as soccer. No, yeah, soccer's easy. I'm learning that right now. It's easy.
Chips it up right in front and deflected off, and
Did that count?
offsides there is signal there by the ref. It would look like in the backfield it was O'Neal once again rushing in, trying to get the goal. However, offsides.
The book. What's the book? Keep track of fouls and passes. Okay, that I can probably do. The score, the timer just goes off. The clock stops all the time. I don't know if I can keep up. And I don't know a lot about sport. I know the most.
Gray.
I know very
Oh, knocked away there, picked up by the Pioneers. Far side, Hardecki. Hardecki tries to send it forward, but knocked off the Hornets. And trying to connect. There we go. Far side now. York. Knocked it back to Bloor. Bloor trying to find an option. Unable to, however. Under 10 now. 9 minutes, in fact, on the clock for the first half.
The football game will last longer than the soccer game. Maybe I'll get to peek over and watch a little bit. They start at 4:30, right? Yeah, I know a lot of those guys.
Throwing opportunity taken there, and picked up by the Hornets briefly, but knocked away by the Pioneers. Far side up and out of bounds. Hornets now with the throw-in.
Yeah.
Big shift there as in comes Popa, Carrick,
Yeah.
Jackson,
And he's,
Curry,
do you have a roster?
and a down.
I see it. Just curious. The number. Yeah, for the freshmen. Actually, either. Really. Yeah, either would be great.
Possession shifted back in favor of the Pioneers.
I don't know some of these boys. Oh yeah, Lawrence. Yeah, yeah. He plays. Is he on this? I don't think so. He's not even on JV.
Racing forward there by the Hornets is Karak. Karak looking for the forward pass to find its way all the way to Popa. Cut short and knocked away. Pioneers with possession now.
Oh,
Jabber trying to take it right downfield.
awesome.
Finds a way to Daka. Daka's side force past Haidar.
Oh, because my daughter wants to.
Haidar knocked up and out of bounds there by Callum Blower as the Pioneers maintain possession.
Thought maybe if he did the FBI, I could like talk to him about like.
7 minutes on the clock here in the first half. Hornets lead 2-2. The Pioneers nothing.
Sorry about that. I don't know. I knew it was one of them, but I'm not sure which. So he's the only one I know of in that industry.
Well, it's funny. There's probably more than you know.
I just can't talk about it. Yeah, exactly.
Because when my daughter first started working for him, it was an attorney. It's like, okay.
Oh, is that what he was?
Well,
Looks like it was a shot taken there by the Pioneers, deflected by Finkbeiner before going up and out of bounds off of the Hornet keeper. Now we have a corner opportunity here for
Yeah, that's.
Daka.
So anyway, I'm trying to find someone that can talk to her over the next few years. I've got time. I could guide her on like, how do you get that kind of job? What do you study?
yeah.
I've googled it. Is that Rod? Hi, is that Rod? Hi.
Chipped forward and put right in front of the box. Collected by Haidar. Haidar takes the shot off the both the crossbars. Deemed out of bounds as it hit the crossbar for the football field goal.
So I know a lot of names on the freshman team. Only a couple of faces. 19, Sam? They didn't miss anything, did they?
So there's one freshman on varsity.
Yes, Christian Rossi. I knew her. I knew he heard. I heard he made varsity.
1, 2, 3,
Oh, I know quite a.
4, 5, 5 on TV.
I know a lot on the JV. Oh, Riley's on JV.
Hornets racing downfield now. Karak.
Yeah, good for him. He's a freshman.
Side pass to
$200.
Adam. Stuck in the corner now, contested heavily by number 12, Holta and Aoun for the Pioneers. Karak now back to Adam. Adam looked for the crossing opportunity to place it right in front of the goal, and it was going to meet Popo, however, cut short there and picked up by Holoto.
Can I take a picture of this?
You can have it.
Under 5 now.
Oh, okay, thanks. Hello. You have a football roster? I'll take a picture of that.
O'Neal out in front,
Might
trying to maintain possession. Heavy pressure there put on by
this year. I heard there's only like 22 kids on the team.
the Pioneers there on the outside.
So who's your daughter play soccer?
Saline FC right now. Yeah, she's 6th grade, so
Okay.
yeah. I'm sure she'll play high school when she gets up here. Hopefully she makes the team.
Chip shot to Daka. Daka trying to maintain possession. It was a 5-on-3 now as the Pioneers try and shift into
Oh, good.
forward possession now. Far side, still Pioneers. Contested and knocked away there by Callum Blower.
Close, yeah.
Forward pass down the sideline.
Like I can think of a couple girls in
Radajevic on the far side.
not playing soccer for the high school.
Possession goes in favor of the Pioneers now, however.
I think that's unfortunate.
I know.
Throw in pass there taken by number 20, El Harak on the far side.
Watch out, that door, you might want to close before it slams.
They didn't even do the initial for this.
So these only do it for fun.
Under 3 minutes on the clock. Current score still stands at 2-0. Hornets leading the way.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Spin move there taken by El Harak, trying to work his way around Hornet forwards. Long shot down the sideline, knocks it well down in front, trying to help the Hornets. Forward pass there finds its way from number 3, Karak, all the way up to his brother. Far side.
Oh.
Looks for the crossing pass, places it right in front, collected there by Halota, and Pioneers gain possession as we have 2 minutes on the clock here in the first half.
There's no seats over there.
There are on this side, just in the small there.
No, like there's no bench.
Are you gonna be writing?
Maybe a little on.
Because that's usually where the coaches are.
Haidar on the far side. Chip shot right to the keeper. And a textbook save there for Finkbeiner.
Really?
This,
What did they have before?
well, but they were double pane and they got leaks in them and they were all fogged up and you couldn't see.
Yeah. Yeah, that, yeah. The windows definitely went there. They had windows, they were just little windows.
Up and out of bounds there as the Hornets gain possession, throw an opportunity to be taken by Karak.
Track and tennis courts.
My daughter, her first year was her sophomore year.
Oh, okay. And they're all done with the high school now?
Pioneer gains possession.
They're out of college.
The Pioneers, not Pioneer High School. Shifted forward as the Hornets now look to regain. Picked up by Finkbeiner in the box. Under a minute now as the first half is about to expire. Hornets 2-0.
Supposed to be setting up ahead of time. We may not have it for the first quarters.
Heavy contention there put up against Miroslav Karak, but shut down as he continued to move forward. Shifted back towards midfield as it's knocked away by the Pioneers keeper.
Yeah, I know. Where's no freshman cheerleaders.
No.
Up and out of bounds there.
End of the year they'll have
Dearborn with possession.
little girls that are community ed cheerleaders.
Oh, yeah. My daughter did one of those. Those new uniforms, they look good. Or are they just different from middle school?
Throw in finds its way down the sideline before being sent up and out of bounds. And there you have it. The time expires. Current score stands at 2-0 with Saline leading the way over Dearborn. My name's Patrick Handevan, and we'll be right back after this brief halftime. And we're back with Saline freshman boys soccer. 30 minutes on the clock. Back for the second half of the game this afternoon. Current score stands at 2 for Saline and 0 for the Dearborn Pioneers. Possession to open up for the Hornets on the far side. Karak now. Down the sideline, looks to find his way to Bloor. Bloor. Crossing pass, looks to intended receiver there at Popa before sending up and out of bounds. Hornets still maintain possession now with the throw-in opportunity. Throw in there, far side taken by Radijevic. Up and out of bounds once again, as now the Pioneers gain possession.
Yeah. Well, I'm almost a one-eye because I had a retinal detachment, and so my right eye is not the greatest. But my left eye, I had one there.
Inbound pass there by Dearborn. Finds its way downfield, picked up by the Hornets, however. Far side, it is Marco Karak. Ran the sideline there, knocked up and out of bounds as Dearborn now with possession.
Really, it's not the retinal detachment so much. I mean, there's a little bit of a problem because they couldn't get it back on quite right, but then you get a cataract like really fast when that happens. And then so he's
Karak to take the opening kick there for the Hornets. Looks like it was picked up by Halota. Halota quick with a little trip there. Good to open up as he sends it right back downfield. Michael Curry trying to send it back in Hornet favor, however, knocked once again. The race is on as Learman runs it back, and it's kicked. Finkbeiner now to far side, looking to Karak now. However, picked up by Daka for the Pioneers. Whistle blown. Possession remains for the Dearborn Pioneers. Crossing pass looks like it was taken by Alloway instead of Daka on the far side. Karak trying to race past midfield, however heavily contested by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 total Dearborn mids and defenders. Close side looking at Adam for the Hornets. Chased by Falkerdine. Miroslav Krok now. Down low. Adam. Crossing pass intended to find its way to Popa. Cut short and knocked out of the way. However, picked up on the far side there by Radojevic. Chip shot blazed up and forward. Headed away there and controlled well by Hussein. Close side and crossing shot there taken by Hussein. Knocked up and out of bounds in a deflection off of a Dearborn Pioneer, up and out the edge there as we have a corner kick now for the Hornets. Taking the corner now, I believe, is number 19, York. Cross right in front, placed. Shot to be taken there by number 13, Joseph Learman. Kicked up and away in a close opportunity there for the Hornets. Falkerdine for the Pioneers trying to race it past midfield, however, contested heavily and sent right back. Hornet favor, whistle blown as the Hornets gain possession. Long forward pass there. Connects with number 12, Halota, and shut down there. Pardon me, number 17, Fateh. Karak. To Adam. Quick move by Adam there puts him right in front of close corner on the Pioneer box. Karak looking to still maintain possession, however, going through 2 to 3 different defenders proves unsuccessful as the Pioneers gain possession and the throw-in after a quick and brief possession there by Adam, sent up and out of bounds. Forward pass there by Haidar finds no recipient on the other end for the Pioneers. Learman crossing shot to send it right back downfield, finds its way to Radijevic on the far sideline. Under 25 now left in the second half. Radijevic once again as he puts on the Jets and trying to chase down. However, it looks like Almedega is going to outrace him and knock it up and out of bounds. Hornets still maintain possession, however. Play opened up there by Almedeg for the Pioneers. Sent back in their direction, however, as the Hornets try to shift the play in their favor. And after a quick foul there, Hornets do in fact gain possession at the 20-yard mark on the field. 25, pardon me. Adam to open up the play, looking for the option and waiting for the whistle. Big crossing shot, places it right in the close corner of the Pioneer box, however knocked up and out of bounds. The Pioneers box, pardon me. It's a difficult situation when the team that Saline plays the most is the Ann Arbor Pioneers, and you just refer to them as Pioneer. Docker to open up for the Pioneers on the far side.
One time the person in the white hat was playing in the white hat position. Oh, really? One time there was no white hat.
Far side chip there by the Hornets, back to the keeper for safe playing. His hands up and out of bounds intentionally. And an accident there for the Hornets, as possession is awarded to the Dearborn Pioneers, and what is giving them a corner as Daka goes to the corner now to take it. And a mistake there made by Hornet defenders can prove costly here as the score looks to adjust. Corner taken and collected almost immediately by Benjamin O'Neill, however heavily contested there by Falkradine for the Pioneers. Knocked away by Lehrman with ease though, however. Back downfield as the Hornets gain a little breathing room in front of their own goal, looking for any quick option to get rid of it. Eli Gray now shifted downfield and knocked away by Carnino. Gray once again. Placed way out in front. Looks like the intended recipient was Aquilon Carnino once again, however knocked just too far ahead of him. Crossing pass there, looked to find Maloche, however tangled up with multiple Pioneer defenders, puts him in a predicament. Far side possession kept in bounds there by Karak for the Hornets. Knocked back to Michael Barnes as they're looking to still maintain for the Hornets and trying to keep the pressure on against Dearborn. However, knocked up and out of bounds there. Possession still going in favor of the Hornets now. Under 20 current score stands at 2-0 for the Hornets, and both those goals were scored in the opening half. 4 subs to come on the field here as we have number 15 Eric, 16 Directly, and 11, whose name I do not have at the moment apparently, and then Jaber at the other side coming in for the Dearborn Pioneers. If you're looking forward to any more broadcasts we have coming up, well, just stay tuned, because after this we'll have the JV soccer as they take on the Dexter Dreadnoughts. Following them will be the varsity soccer team as they take on the Dexter Dreadnoughts as well. I will not be covering the JV game. I have to step out for a little bit. However, I will be back for the varsity game all together. Down low there by Carnino, keeps it in the corner and keeps it in bounds. Putting pressure on, looking for the crossing shot. Finds it, places it right in front of goal. However, no Hornet forward seems to be in position. Knocked up and out of bounds there by the Pioneers, however, as the Hornets gain a corner, I believe. And if you're looking forward to any more games after this one, we kind of have a little bit of a break coming up. However, our next game will be Friday Night Lights as boys varsity football takes on Assumption College Catholic High School. Friday, September 6th. Game starts at 7 p.m. And you can always find it on salinelive.com. Forward pass there, picked up by Dearborn, far side. Shifted back to Carnino. Carnino trying to shift it in favor of the Hornets towards the Pioneers' goal. Gray now in heavy contention there with Alloway, however, knocked away all the way down the sideline. Keeps it in bounds. Collides far side with Marco Carrick. Carrick once again in chase now. Puts the brakes on to let Jaretlin run right by and continues forward. Hornet possession. Milosh and now out front, looking for the crossing opportunity there by Carnino, up and out of bounds. As possession goes to the Dearborn Pioneers now. Shift comes in as 18, 7, 6, and 20 being Dominic White, Miroslav Kark, and Michael Curry, and Gregory Popa all come in for the Hornets. O'Neal in contention there, however, possession shifts back towards the Pioneers as Falkredine forward pass there finds its way to Eric. Eric trying to shift it downfield, knocked away as the Hornets regain and shifted back towards Pioneer goal. Brief touch there picked up by Dominic White. Header by Michael Curry looks to shift it in favor of the Hornets, and it does as it ricochets off of number 20, El Harak, for the Pioneers in favor of a Hornet possession now. Running the sideline there is Miroslav Kark as it goes up and out of bounds, and the Hornets lose possession there as the Pioneers with the throw-in. Up and out of bounds once again, knocked away by the Hornets apparently as Dearborn gains possession. Benjamin O'Neal for the Hornets kicks back to Curry. Curry. Forward pass finds its way to Carnino. Carnino looking for an option, a way to get away from two different Dearborn forwards. Coast side, Carrick now again back to Carnino. Carnino in the corner with looking for the crossing opportunity. Looks to ricochet off of number 16. Directly for the Dearborn Pioneers as possession is maintained by your Saline Hornets. Throw in to be taken there by number 10, Jose Adam there for the Hornets.
So we'll get him over here, probably.
Thrown in and picked up as we're looking forward. Hornets in heavy contention, knocked up and out of bounds. Hornets gain a corner in what could be another great scoring opportunity for your Saline Hornets.
Well, he must have gotten talking to it. Right.
Corner places it right in front of the Pioneer goal, however, knocked up and out of the way. Adam now, outside the box. Chip shot places it well forward, going up and out of bounds as the Dearborn Pioneers gain possession. Under 14 in the second half. Current score still stands at 2-0 for Hornets leading the way. Centering pass there by the Hornets puts it right about the second hash on the far side. Corey trying to intercept there against Falkerdine, knocked up and out of bounds there. Whistle blown, play is stopped real quick as it seems we have a few subbing issues as a few Pioneers trying to make their way on the field a little too early. Throw in there taken by number 7, Jabber. Finds its way to Falkerdine. However, Falkerdine in contention. Carrick able to come away with possession there. Pressing downfield as the Hornets still maintain possession. York to open it up. Eric for the Pioneers on the far side. Knocked up and out of bounds there as possession is still maintained by Dearborn. Still Eric with the throw-in now. Finds its way to Fate. Back to Eric. Eric looking for the crossing opportunity just wide, sent up and out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. Finkbeiner to send it well downfield. Eric goes up for the header, however, unsuccessful as the Hornets try to maintain possession. Knocked up and out of bounds there by what I believe is Bloor on the far side. Bloor once again back on defense. Learman trying to knock it back downfield, sets up and out of bounds as the Dearborn Pioneers regain possession. Here with the throw-in. Finds its way to Gray. Gray trying to shift it forward, however picked up Dearborn right in front of the Hornet box. Falkerdine trying to find an opportunity to put it inside for his teammates, however knocked up and out of the way, down low. And taken away by the Hornets. Carrick racing sideline with possession, sent up and out of bounds as it goes back in favor of the Dearborn Pioneers. Under 10 now. Current score still standing at 2-0 with Saline in the lead. Colin York to open up the play, sending it well downfield to Yuri. Akulan Carnino is trying to shift it into the Dearborn defensive zone. However, possession shifted right back forward and off of Carrick as heavy possession there results in favor going back to Dearborn, however.
They'll pop in for questions every now and then.
Yeah.
Not like,
Yeah, that's what I thought.
or at least they have not this week.
Right, yeah.
That progressive.
Mostly parents probably.
Chip shot sent well forward, unsuccessful to find a Hornet forward. However, possession shifted back to Dearborn.
Yeah.
That's about the most interaction we get.
Blower on the far side,
Yeah, my daughter got her athletic pass.
sent up and out of bounds.
Yeah.
Student athletes get one, they get one for free.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Well, last year, and I don't know, I haven't seen anything about it this year. Last year, families could buy a pass for the season for $75. Wait, no, was it 150?
That's going on still.
150. Okay, is it 150?
Or 175, I think.
175. Okay.
Up and out of bounds,
75 is what
however.
I had, so that
You
makes
get an
sense.
individual pass for yourself for $50.
Right.
You get a family for 175.
I thought 175 was pretty.
Throw
good
in.
for my family,
For
so.
sure. I mean, if you have more than 4 people, 4 or more, it's a
Yeah.
good deal.
I'm not gonna do it this year though, because my sixth grader gets an athletic pass now. I think.
Chip shot put inside to Gray. Gray trying to find possession of the chip right past Almedig.
Sports is in 6th grade,
Yeah.
still through community ed.
Yeah, it is. I don't understand why they do that.
I'm not sure on the.
Well, sixth grade used to be in a different building.
Dominic White now with possession for the Hornets, trying to find a crossing opportunity, unsuccessful. However,
I don't know if I'll get it this year. If there's just
Eric
three of us.
racing forward for the Pioneers and a backwards no look pass there taken by
Next year she'll get it though.
Jabber, unsuccessful.
Well, you had 6 years in a row of it, so.
Yeah. Exactly. And she's gonna. My older daughter just does diving. That's the only sport she does. I'm gonna make her do track. She did track in the middle school, and I'm making her do it in school. I'm not paying. What is it? $3.25 for one sport.
Throw in to be taken by Bloor. Finds its way all the way to Gray. Gray for the Hornets looks for the crossing opportunity with Coronino. Finds his way possession, trying to shift it right back into Pioneer box. Unsuccessful as it goes up and out of bounds, out the end zone there. Possession goes back in favor of the Dearborn Pioneers. Far side possession to the Pioneers. Throw in to be taken by Almedeg. Hadar on the far side, keeping it in play for the Pioneers and racing down El Harak now, trying to find that forward option, and up and out of bounds. Hadar still being the open option for the throw in there, finds its way knocked up and out of bounds there by Colin York by the Hornets. Possession still maintained for the Pioneers. Pioneers now trying to put the pressure on Saline to get on the board now and make this game just that much closer. Placed right in front. Haidar unable to get to the ball, is knocked away by the Hornets. Kicked right up and out the box. Jaber unable to keep Pioneer pressure going in the correct direction for them. However, Garnino up and out of bounds. Under 5 remaining in this game. Current score still stands at 2-0 for the Hornets. El Harak thrown in again. Finds a crossing pass right in front of Hornet goal. However, intended pass of Jabber unable to connect there. Long shot by the Hornets, shifting back in their favor. Heavy connection there by number 7 Gregory Popa. Does not draw any type of whistle as play continues. Up and out of bounds. Hornets gain possession, and in comes a whole bunch of Hornet subs. As out comes Popa, Carnino, Radajevic, Gray, Barnes, and Bloor. Daka with possession for Dearborn. Nothing but open field in front of him as he looks to find a quick running route, but looks now for the crossing opportunity. Ricocheted off of Learman. Kept in bound as Daka still contesting heavily, trying to keep possession. Thrown in far side by the Hornets, but picked off real quick as possession was shifted back in favor of the Pioneers. Long forward pass there by Dearborn, trying to shift it in their favor as whistle blown and play is shifted back in favor of the Hornets.
We don't have the headphones up here yet. Still early. Still early.
Under 2 on the clock now. Play opened up by Learman. Learman sent it well downfield, finds its way nearly to Malosh, but knocked up and out of the way by the Pioneers.
Have to yell out the window.
Please no.
Get it going.
Hornets are gonna win their first soccer game, freshman.
Carrick now racing towards the corner, looking for the opportunity to put the ball in prime location. Chip shot looks nearly taken there, but sent right back towards Carrick and picked up there by the Pioneers. Pioneers sending down its sideline. Down close sideline, picked up by Hadar. Hadar looking for an option, however, connects with Curry, and down he goes. Play shifting back towards Pioneer goal as it goes up and out of bounds as the Pioneers gain possession with under 45 on the clock. Score stands at 2-0, and that, folks, may be all she wrote as time is about to expire. With that said, folks, we will be back in just a brief period after this game. We'll be covering the JV, and then we will also be covering the varsity game following the JV game. Stay tuned. I will not be broadcasting the JV game myself, but I will be back for the varsity match.
Okay. Yep. I'll figure it out.
Far sideline, Adam tries to keep possession as time expires, and there you have it, folks. That concludes the match here today between the Saline Hornets and the Dearborn Pioneers, with the final score going in favor of Saline of 2-0. And as always, folks, my name is Patrick Canavan. Stay tuned if you want to watch some more soccer. I'll be back for the varsity game.